her healing. So anyway, you know, if you have just reached the amount of the proper, like the proper, you know, guys, if you reach like the to the amount of the proper, like using your characters, where and when to use them, you will really have a huge impact on your whole squad over there and get like pretty much your characters leveling up pretty fast. Let's just teleport there and see. Hmm. This is which one?
Why are you doing this?
This is the visionless
Why
person.
Precisely. It's the children not.
That must be the guy Ayaka told us about.
Isn't he like the father of that lady? What was her name? I forgot, but I feel like he's the one.
I'll be as great as Ryuji.
Oh, alright. Let's just ask this lady.
You must also be Tejima, keeping out the but now we will go.
It is a lot to form on just for one video. And let me just see. Kinjuro.
If you want my opinion, something to do with the... It's clear that Tejima had done nothing wrong, and still they confiscated his vision. I can't claim to... Truth be told,
So all they
we
do
aren't
is just
sure
like
whether
take your
trying to
vision
keep him
over
here is
your
the right
will,
thing.
even if you didn't do
Seems
anything
like
wrong.
he's
They're just like making people feel like they have done wrong, but that did not happen probably. Oh, come on. Here is the one that was a video.
Tejima.
Tejima.
Me?
It is like the same.
It's
the
not a
head
question
of, that
of why I want to
commission's
leave,
order.
but a question of what reason I would have to stay.
Well, everyone depends on you.
And what made me want to come here 30 years ago? I don't have answers to those questions. In the past,
I think
I knew I...
Okay.
some sort of way
Well,
everyone is
in that
meant to be
case,
stealing
if we
by
help
vision,
you
so
rediscover the reason you chose to stay, you won't need... As if you... Oh!
just
Maybe
I'm
if you
being a
just try
smart ass
a little
again.
harder to remember, then...
Oh, that reminds me. Last time I brought Tejima's.
I...
Oh yes, you do.
Perfect! So if we
That's
want
great.
to
Let's
keep...
get him a
If you
food
don't
that one he
mind,
needs and
we
see.
will leave you to find the diary.
Where is the diary? Alright. See guys, not my problem, believe me. That's why I generally love to
This
climb
looks
on
like
stuff.
Tejima's diary, all right? Let's see what today, I helped rescue a kid who had fallen in the water. I went kite flying. Seems like your average diary.
Just gonna skip some of that
Wait,
so we
I
can
went
just
to put it. Now that's
get Ayaka's attitude or gratitude pretty quick. This is one, the shrine nearby. Don't tell me the kid has to do something. This is pretty dumb. So, what do you want to do, Zhongli?
So this is the Omamori Tejima wrote about. Interesting. But anyway, if he had this with him all the time, there's a chance some of his elemental energy remained on it.
So
you
maybe,
think that it might
guys,
come
I
in
think
handy?
so. And when someone loses vision, there might be some elemental energy still stick with the one. Except sometimes he or she loses their memories. So that's why, like, Paimon meant that. What kind of objective? Let's just see. I don't know what's going on in the game. Like, there's pretty much loaded. Just fine. What we're looking for. Oh, over here, guys, behind this. Here on this tree.
Here we are. This seems to be some. The soil looks like it's must be something pretty.
Well, so
It
they have
looks
digged
like
away.
A letter.
They're
the
pretty
papers-
smart.
Konda Village.
If we become separated
Sounds so
during war.
familiar.
go away
Where
from
is
me
that
in
place
Kanda
again?
village, there will be a save room. I think maybe they have tried to like invent a rebellion before, but that went down against Shogun Raiden, and now like they're trying to redo the rebellion again, but in like without the same mistake that they have done before. Yeah.
Huh. But he's been... Well,
There's just a lot to cover it, and it's getting like more fascinated day by day. Come on, let's get to the TG. Let's talk to Tijima and see
Well, I'll
who's gonna take
be.
us.
That's certainly my handwriting. And I guess the Omamorian
I
letter
think
belonged to me
when
too.
guys Shogun Raiden take anyone's vision, he probably forget his memory. That's why we had to get like the notebook for him. So we try just our best to make him remember like what's going on and that like how's it happen with taking off his vision.
But I have no memory of anything that's written in this diary.
Just
Still, over the years, I must have made a note of anything interesting.
sure maybe
And just look at all the
somewhere
things that... How could I have forgotten
another
something so
evidence,
important to
probably,
me?
about like
Love,
how
regrets, No. After all, I've forgotten who she...
think
It's as if she'd never
for sure
been in
you've
my
said
life to
something
begin
over
with.
there. It's impossible
As if
that like
all these years have been nothing but a
since
hazy
somehow
dream.
he still have some elements inside him, elements energy, so who knows, maybe we can do something about it.
I think... maybe not.
Oh, alright.
Although, when I think about it like that, how curious.
I'm just
Why am
gonna
I
skip
thinking
for you,
like
but
this
you
when
can
I don't
read, like,
even
on the video
remember who
guide,
she
alright?
is?
Mm,
I shall remain here and keep waiting for her.
Tejima seems to be dealing okay.
there isn't a full sun,
But
there's
still.
yeah.
Seems it's just like Ayaka and Tomo were saying. If you lose your vision, you lose all your... That certainly explains the state Tejima was in. At least we were able to help him, weren't we?
Let's do our best, Paimon, and let's see where all this is going to take
According
us.
to Miss Kamisato,
Just,
the second one who lost their vision...
just a minute, have to adjust the music and the audio here. Because really miss the music of Inazuma.
Where do you want to go next?
And I'm gonna make another
If you'd like to see
video
Liyue's
for
tourist
part
spots,
2 about
I have a few references.
pulling for Ayaka since we didn't get it at first. Quick check, how much do we got? Primo gems, so it's not much. Let me just get at least to 10, and of course I'll pull really on fast. There's a lot of electro colors over there. It's just why I did not even teleport. It's okay. It was nice to explore some of this. Nice. Oh, there's foxes here. I didn't know that. Come here, Foxy. They probably want their boss Razor. Just get quick. I'm trying to fast this quest for you guys as soon as possible, so that will help you pretty fast, like
They
progress
say
in
the
the game.
Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the
The
Shogun.
reason why I'm making
They're
this
the
video,
ones
guys, as
responsible
well,
for
is just
maintaining
because
but why
I
would they take
really want to do
action
something
against
different
one
from
of their
everyone is
own?
making. Like, I want to, like, of course, discuss the dialogue and, like, dive straight forward into the game's lore, which is pretty much not everyone talking about. So I don't want to skip dialogue. I want to make, like, I want to give you the full experience, and I hope you really enjoy it. So let's keep further.
Paimon doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there.
I feel
Let's
like
go see what's
Paimon
happening.
can smell Mora over like 1,000 miles.
I'll ask one more time. Do you intend to withhold this
And
month's
issues,
emergency
like,
provisions?
That's what I meant. Commissions and commotions as well.
The entire clan. How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about emergency provisions.
You dare deceive us?
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this.
Oh, that must be trouble.
Oh, huh? And who are you? One of Kurosawa's
What? We heard the commotion and came to...
I see. You seem... This is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's
It
army.
reminds me of the
They
one that
issue
we have
emergency provisions to
fighted
the area,
like
and
in
he's the
the
one responsible for
competition
distribution.
before we come to Inazuma.
In the past, we'd simply ask, he's keeping the provisions for himself.
No one seems to care about us.
I don't
We used to think Kurosawa was a kind man.
Kurosawa
It's no
is
wonder
a
all the
bad
visions
guy.
have been confiscated.
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. Maybe we should talk to
Samurai
Kurosawa
usually
and
like
see what he
men
has
of
to say.
honor, so I don't think he's one of the like bad people. As like Kazuha, Ayaka, and other people as well. Let's see what he's up to.
I've never even heard of these. I don't know whether it's rumors or whether
As I
they're trying
said,
to blackmail me. But my own
Those samurai
family can
people
barely
always
get
like
by as it
men with
is.
the word,
And that's the
they're
first
good.
bit of truth I've heard all day. The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision.
So they have convinced
And
him.
they said I was slacking off in my work. Apparently.
So they have
Well, that's strange.
confiscated his
You were
vision
helping enforce
just
the vision hunt
like
decree. Why would you be
worse
unworthy of
worstly
your
he
vision?
gave up his vision, and of course damn, like that's
To
not
be
fair.
perfectly honest, I don't seem to remember the
As I
details.
said, they always forget when they give up their
All I
visions.
know is that
So
and it's not just that.
the best thing about
I
our
have
traveler,
this
guys, it doesn't have a
unsettling
vision.
feeling,
Like Lumi, no, neither.
like
Either we don't have a
someone
vision. That's
owes me
why
something.
we were able to like compensate in the competition, and that's why like it was easier for us to get to Inazuma.
Does it have to do with the missing emergency provision?
I didn't take any. Like, to top it all off, if you don't believe
Probably
me,
because
Go
as well
find the
like
treasure
Lumi and
hoarders
either
yourself.
people from
there
Conria
were any
and
emergency
everyone
provisions
from
to be
Conria
had,
guys are
they would have found them.
like those people who did not need any visions to of course like use any element powers or like to contact or like communicate with the archons, so just remember that too.
Huh. But we better confirm. We should be able.
Let's see where this was going to take us right now. Is it too far? Let's just hit quick. Let's see where this is going to take us. Alright. Always guys, when it comes to quests and you don't know where or what to find, be sure just use your elemental power, so that of course we're going to guide you. Go and stop treasure from alright, so here we are.
We really outdid ourselves. All those samurai houses.
You haven't seen anything yet. There'll be a lot more where this
There's
came
one
from.
available on Liwi and of course in
Today's
Inazuma.
just the beginning. I'll be leading
Just
you
give
to
them a
man, Bob.
lesson
These seem
that
like
they
the
won't
treasure
forget,
hoarders
alright
were-
guys? First of all, use always MORA,
Another test.
Zhongli, Yanfei. She's C5 right now, so I think she's gonna do nice damage. Even I'm not putting the best artifacts on her, guys. She's amazing. Believe me, she's my
There
main
goes all the
guys.
MORA. We worked hard to steal that, you know?
They're sad about they lost some money, like they just stolen it. This is crazy.
Come on, boss. Think of something.
Think of what exactly?
Not bad, kid. You ever think of joining the treasure hoarders? We could use someone like you. Kurosawa. So he's the one who sent you after us, huh?
Alright.
So what did you see inside? Was it?
Food supplies. You kidding? That place was a complete mess.
Oh.
All we found was... I didn't want anyone else to see it, so I was planning on opening... But now that
I
you've caught
hope
us... How about...
You've got
You
a
can
deal.
open it too.
Now show.
Huh?
What is there?
There's nothing in here, but...
Yeah. A lot of, and they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods.
so
We
this is
better
kinda
talk to this
special
Miss
stuff.
Aoi and get
Miss
to the
Aoi,
bottom. As
alright.
for you guys, you're free to go.
So, we redeemed ourselves for some IOUs.
Shut it. Let's just...
Run. That's. We got those pretty quick. Since we're just here, so we're able to collect pretty fast. And let's of course travel back here pretty quick as well. It's kind of weird, guys. I'm just making these videos for you. As you can see, I did not use my reasons. I'll be using them later. I'm just enjoying really creating this content for you. So I hope you enjoy it, and please leave subscribe and like to my videos. I'm gonna make a lot of parts for Inazuma. I'm gonna cover up every single thing here, just in sequential videos. I hope you'd enjoy it as well. Oh, here we are. So we have to sell the Awi. Yeah.
Welcome
But there's
to
like a thunder.
Tsukumomono Groceries. We've
And as
got
I said again,
everything
guys,
you need.
every single one who
Can
have
I
like
help you
a
find
purple
something?
eyeball,
Or perhaps
it has probably from
there's something
Inazuma.
you want
Except
to
Paimon, she's from
inquire
the outer
about?
space.
Ah, so you're friends of Kurosawa?
Whoa, whoa! How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money? Did he buy anything?
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foods. However,
that's why.
the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost. So
that's how he was getting those But why did he have to purchase a usual amount?
well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully calculating how much. Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for
So
them
this
if
is
they
how what
found they
happened,
didn't.
guys.
So he
Kurosawa
deemed
was
it
like
necessary
getting a
to
lot of
take on the debt
surprises
rather
once,
than
and
let
then
the people
eventually,
Wow.
just like his salary wasn't enough, so he used to
was
purchase like
purchasing all the emergency provisions
all the
at his own
emergency,
expense.
yeah, like buying his
And no
own to
one
help
ever
people,
appreciated
and
what
nobody
he
like, of
did.
course, know about it. So
People's
he
attitudes
just
will
complained about
always
the
reflect
prices
their
and all that, despite
circumstances.
he was helping
In
them
the
all
face
the
of
time.
hardship, nobody. If you ask, of course.
Okay, let's
I'm
just
as
skip
for
since
what,
you
if you're
understand what's
still
the point.
curious, why don't you? I see.
Of course,
Most
doesn't
unfortunate.
remember, lost his
If-
vision.
Sword?
Oh, didn't he tell you? He
Oh.
possesses a very
I
valuable
hope this is the
blade.
Bulba sword.
He's
eh?
carried it for years now. I've asked him about it. In hindsight, why
Go
don't
on.
you ask him about? Oh, but don't worry. I won't charge much for information
Oh.
about Kurosawa.
Get me Toma
Nothing
right
we
back.
ever
It's
discussed
2,000
was
more just
explicitly
for
confidential
information.
anyway.
Come on,
Oh, let me think.
At least we now know where
just
the
2,000 more. That's fine, all right. But it's just like give me Toma right now. Isn't he walking again? But yeah, 2,000 is not like 400,000. He saved our butts back then. Let's go back and talk to Kurosawa. It's really very soothing and it's beautiful, like a continent, and I'm really enjoying doing these quests, like story quests whatsoever.
What are you doing here all by?
He doesn't remember. This is
I
the
presented
issue.
them with a
Like
choice.
he's trying his
Either
best,
they
like
left
go
or I drew my
places and try to
sword.
help people as well.
It
But
turned out to be a real time saver, actually.
the problem is he
Perhaps I should
doesn't
start
remember.
using it more often. Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarder?
All right, here you go. Your story back in
That
conversation.
just about sums it up.
Strange. Is that really the kind of... I don't really have any such... Why was I purchasing emergency provisions? But I could not deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, this sword was once wielded by my father. I
Oh,
remember
so
once when
that's
I was
probably
young.
when-
What did he say? It would seem that I forgot many important... All I can remember now is...
So
And
it's like whenever he
Hey,
touches his
if you look
sword, probably
carefully,
can like
there
have some
seems
kind
to
of
be some
like
words engraved on the
background flashes into his head.
Can you recognize the words?
Virtue and justice.
virtue? And
Justice.
somehow those two words taking on seemingly, but what use of... The Tenryo Commission sees my... And
At
the
least
irony
there's
of all
nothing
of it
there.
is...
The price tag.
somehow still felt sorry when I'm incapable of being a good...
Yet another trouble. When we get the chance, let's speak to Toma about Kurosawa's debt.
Of
The
course, let's
Yashiro
do.
Commission would surely help cover his expenses. In any
Right.
case, we must never let him sell off that sword.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seems like... Fortunately for... Let's go find the...
So the one without vision will be full of ambition, and of course will kick some bumps back there. Oh, so we have to climb? Oh, come on. I hate swimming in this game. I don't like it. It's pretty stamina consuming, so... Oh, you're here. Come over here.
The third person who had their vision... Paimon heard that This is
he's
his
the
don't.
third
Nanako,
one
don't worry. Those thugs that
by the order of
Maybe,
Ayaka.
but things have gotten dangerous.
it's just because he's been.
Hey there.
Come on.
Who are you? I don't care whether you're trespassers. Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
No, you got it so
Calm
wrong.
down.
We just came here to,
Disciples.
Oh.
yep. We've heard
I
all
was
about
smart
them,
from the
but then we
traveler.
got
For
here and
first time,
overheard you
Paimon
talking
did not
about
have
how
like
he
her
got
blight.
possessed or something?
From the. Please accept my apologies.
Right, so
We
they're
haven't
trying to
arrived at the
look
best
like,
of times,
you
I'm
know,
afraid.
like, kind of
Since they got
disciples
possessed
for-
recently,
and of course
and he's still
they want
recovering.
to know as
He's not
like,
able to take on
much
any new
information as
disciples
they
for the
can
time
have.
being.
So
I
we
see
can
your
wait.
sensei's name, though self-taught. He once said that, and so. But then,
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision taken away. He says the strangest things over and over. Junya and I, but if I'm honest,
The Grand Narukami Shrine.
you haven't heard of it? It's
I
the
forget
largest
over
shrine on
there.
Narukami Island.
Oh, that's
The
great.
head, not that we'd have any means of
Actually, I have a
involving the
side
head
eye
shrine
on
maiden,
that
of
one
course.
since I really
So
enjoyed
don't
the
worry,
island,
Nanako.
but
Sensei is going to be just.
I thought this is
The
where
exorcism will
probably
take place
the
this
final
evening.
fight's going to be with
Your bo-
Shogun Raiden, but that's totally fine. Guess we'll have to climb. Alright, so wait till 6. Just go to timer, guys. Above 6, so confirm. In Genshin and back, like everything is so soothing. Like you can switch off between like the days and like the weather, or like morning and periods of the day without like paying any extra stuff. So by the way, guys, just you can find down there like my UID. You can also again here if you want to add me. I play on the American server. Please like hit me request. I would really love to help anybody who is seeking for help in the game. Let's go back and talk to you.
So you decided to come. It's a
Alright.
good thing you just now, when Nanako was attending to him. She heard him whispering a few
Oh,
names,
so
so she
maybe
asked him who
have
the
some
people were.
flashbacks.
He suddenly looked it looked like he was in great distress. He was covered all the while he kept calling.
Let's see
One of them was
again.
Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name.
Shrine meetings.
Thankfully, the ritual has now
Come
begun.
on.
Please, excuse me for a moment while I fetch.
We're just gonna do it pretty quick, and Paimon, do something stupid, please, and thank you, and save us. Oh, here is he. He's running away with his sword again.
Huh? Who's that sneaking around? We won't let them get away with it.
Of course, Paimon. That's why I love you. It's pretty quick.
Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up?
Alright, let's go further up.
Is this definitely the right place? Let's
Yeah.
look a little further up.
Here you go.
Suspicious.
Who is he?
How did you?
I can't believe like an older guy is asking a young woman, like a young lady, how
quicker than
you
he
even...
does. Unless,
How they catch him?
I guess it's been a few years.
Excuse me. We're the ones asking the questions here. First off, who are you?
She's like this kind of annoying girlfriend that she won't shut her mouth. Like a small mini Karen, probably. This is how you word it. Mini Karen.
And what are you doing sneaking around?
Bad news? I don't care to talk about that time
Alright,
anymore.
let's just
Senior?
stick with it.
Anzai. Yes, that's
Anzai.
because I don't wish to. When we were young, I had begun practitioners, but Domon Sensei scolded him. I thought so. Only then did I realize that it was Domon who had. He was consumed by his singular desire to be.
Sure sounds like he meant.
It's like
Because
the
until
friend of
he
Kazuha. He
arrived,
was like
I
trying
was
his
convinced
best to
that
become
I
the
would
best
succeed our
swordsman,
sensei
so
as the
that's why,
master
yeah.
of Meikyo Shis. Of all the disciples, I was the most gifted.
Alright.
I had. Domon's arrival changed everything.
So this is where
Later,
the issue
I heard that he
comes.
sparred with Sensei, too. Sensei wasn't... After that, I wanted nothing further to do with him. So, when I
So
heard
probably it's
rumors
about,
that
like,
he had
not
lost
just,
his
like,
mind, My first,
vision.
I decided to quietly come and see if it were true. So you see, I came here not to... Okay, you've heard my story.
Seems like we
I think he's like possessed by
Paimon's not sure we
ghosts.
should
I
bring
don't
him.
think so. He doesn't need an exorcism. This is what like the other kind of people have faced. So let's just get quick down there and of course meet him probably. Oh, what you're doing here, Nanako?
What? You're saying he isn't pissed? Does that mean
Yeah, I
he's just...
expected that. Just lost his visions.
I am
though.
sorry. With what powers I
Inagi had
have,
told me.
I
This
can
is the
find
shrine
no
maiden,
sign
the
of
one
any
he can, like,
malignant
get,
spirit having possessed
the
Domon.
ghosts out of people. So that's where usually they used on
But
Inazuma.
spirits may take a myriad of forms in this world, and all is certainly not lost. For I received word not long ago that Lady Yae has taken an interest in your
She's
sensei's
gonna
case.
show up now, guys. Lady Yae. Hell yeah.
Lady Yae?
The head shrine?
Correct.
Come on, let's see
I am
her.
unable
hope
to
I would see her right
Excuse
now.
me, Miss E.
That won't be necessary. I must leave now.
Can I live with you, please, to Lady Yae, please?
Who'd have thought Lady Yae?
Do you mean to say that...
No, that's not what I meant at all. I just
Come
mean, anyway, you should. Given that you've
Again, I
traveled
have
all
to
this way
tell
just to
me
meet.
tomorrow, so yeah,
who
let's
knows?
meet.
Maybe
Let's meet Lady Yae. Yae. Where is it? Oh, that's pretty far. How am I supposed to get over there? Just go here, guys. Back to the state again. Kamisados. And then climb until you die. I don't know what kind of or they would invent an elevator or something that would really be helpful. Do you think? What I think? Oh, this is a great. I didn't know that. So just see what that do. So if I press T, that of course will take me to the other part. Let me just press T. Oh, I love this. So we'll just have to quick. This is a pretty nice one. Oh, I love this. I don't know even what's this. Oni Kabuto. That's pretty helpful. But that's great. I got chests over here. And I missed one chest back then, like behind me when I met Kamisado Ayaka, guys. You can go back and get it, but I'm just leaving all the chests to one time. Like once at a time, that will be pretty helpful. Just keep pressing, and then of course that'll be easier. Where we can get up, I hope so. No. So that where we have to do again or some. Right, so pretty fast up. Oops. Come on. I don't think we need the love one. We just hit it back in here, and now, of course, you just have to go up over there. That was pretty nice and decent. I don't think it's hard like once you get to the top of the mountain, because it's not like you have to do a lot of job just climbing if you have the full stamina. And I think playing Inazuma, all the players have got like great amount of stamina, and I think they can really climb. And just in case, guys, you have faced some issue while climbing, you can just go on the stairs, and if you don't want to go on the stairs, you can climb, but be careful because the whole walls are like ended and closed ended, so it's kind of useless and it's really soothing. Rico, hey Rico. Wow, oh, here's the viewpoint. Yeah, as I figured out. Look, guys. Isn't this pretty awesome? Oh, thank God! You're a lifesaver! Seriously. Seriously, you're a lifesaver. Where is my beloved future waifu? Here she is. Tell me here she is.
Do you think
Here
that's
she
Lady
is.
Yae?
Lady Yae.
Oh, no
Hearts
wonder
all
Junior
over
was
the
so
place.
excited.
Heart all over
She
the
has
place.
a really striking presence.
I would love to give you kisses, but I think the whole Genshin Impact community will be like mad at me, so I just love you, Lady Yae.
Also, is it just Paimon?
She reminds me
Did
of
she look
Sakura and
right
Naruto,
at us
but
just
like this
now?
is more way badass and beautiful.
It was
Keep away.
Ah.
Keep away. I gave up the art of the sword.
As you can see, Lady Domon has persisted in...
Lady Yae, it must be a possession. This is nothing like him at all.
Now we will just have to focus on her.
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit.
But then does that
Lady Yae.
mean he...
Yes. This is a change in the person him. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse.
Yeah, I have
With his wits
collapsed. Can you help
impaired,
me,
he
please, and
finally
thank
descended
you?
into madness.
Yeah, I am pretty much madness about Lady Yae, so...
As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament, it does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths.
This is the one she said, I think, while the traveler was like diving into the sea, so... Yeah, I remember that from the trailer.
As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision.
Of course.
Stripped of his ambition?
Yeah.
But Lady Yae, even without his ambition...
Your school practices Meikyo Shisui art, does it not?
So...
Stillness
yeah.
of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine notion that
She's
would
pretty
be if
smart
any
and
in this
hot.
world could ever hope to achieve it.
Everyone is playing the game probably just gonna focus on this scene, like, not down there, just up there, so
There
anyway.
was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior. And then there was an aged swordmaster who was aggrieved enough that he crossed blades with a disciple he himself. Then, what of
think
the
she's
one who
probably
crossed blades with his
aware
own sensei
of,
and
like,
beloved fellow disciple, and defeated them both?
Aware of what
Lady
happened
Yae,
to this man
I'm not sure I
exactly.
understand.
The path of the swordmaster is filled with
So
twists and
she
turns.
knows.
It is no small undertaking to pursue the position of greatest swordmaster in the world. It requires one to take their sword firm, only a deep commitment. When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself.
Of course.
As he battled his growing much like a certain fatally flawed friend of mine.
Poor Sensei. To think he's been...
I'm sorry, Father.
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't
I hope
that
this is
Ansel?
the one would be the one who
Did he
reminds
follow us
him
the
of
whole
his
way
own
here?
kind of like past. and-
Ansel, why are there two of you? You're here for revenge, aren't you?
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from kindly. It's been so long now. I don't think
So,
most of...
yeah.
Now I know that we... But that is
and
no
I want
reason to strip
revenge,
them
but,
of
like,
theirs.
The problem is this man
Follow
is
the
totally
way of the
destroyed.
sword all the way...
But what if one day, the same thing, I'd put everything I had into trying to become the best? But what if there's a chance they'll end up like me one day?
No.
I'd rather they stay where they are now than go any further down.
Have you asked them what they think?
Sensei, I can't know whether I will suffer in my future as you do now. I want to keep going until the day that I can stand before everyone.
Nanako's far from the only one.
Goodness.
You see?
Problem
Being stripped
is
of your
this
ambition
man
is
don't
something
wanna
that's
take
never
everything on
happened
his
to me.
own and not give
So I
like
can't
the
claim to
disciples a
understand
chance to, of course,
But
do you know?
just as I
probably
once
like
placed
what
my
they want
ambitions
and
onto
what they
you,
want, what kind of
it
ambition
is time
they
for
got.
you to release yours into their custody. You are not in the
So,
same...
The man of this one who was like
I
the chosen
understand.
one to get the best sword probably, so now his duty just to keep training people and of course
I'm sorry to have made you
supporting
worry
them
for
as
me
well anyway.
and for the state of Meikyo Shisui. I no
should
longer
have
have the
just
resolve to become the best in the world.
like
But as your
teach
sensei,
his disciples,
I shall.
you know?
This is my promise.
You can count on that. But, well,
I think this man doesn't have a vision anyway, so the only man who was like responsible from the clan who got the vision but been taken from Bao,
So
so
even though
yeah.
his ambition was taken away, his disciples can take it over on his behalf.
That's great,
Guess that
but
Traveler,
it doesn't
a
be
moment,
easy.
please. Lady Yae has some words for
Of
you.
course, I'd love some words with Lady Yae. I have more
So,
than I would
my
love more than
intuition
words
was correct.
with Lady Yae.
The wind that
Wind
blows from afar carries fresh life to
over
these
its
shores. For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you
Yeah.
set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment.
Yes. Kinda awkward, isn't she?
I have high hopes for you, child. Don't disappoint me.
Alright.
Ooh, Lady, she seems super mysterious.
She is not super mysterious.
We can come back.
She is pretty much mysterious our parts playing Genshin Impact, by the way, so yeah. Let's just go quick down there. We have got, of course, Sakura. Let's just activate this. This is pretty much the same one in the Dragon Spine, the red tree. This is just kind of blue one. Beautiful, but deadly anyway. Oh, here it goes. Electro, Grana. Let's just skip this for now, and of course, leave it to later. I'm just gonna dive in quick over there and just get this. Where it was again? We get. We can do it later. That's fine. I'll just go to Kamisado State really quick. Where are you, Kamisado Ayaka? I just finished your 3 amazing quests they requested me to finish for you. So I hope once we enter here I could get to show you where is the chest behind this Toma dog. Oh.
Ayaka, guess who fulfilled all your wishes?
Of course you did, Paimon.
Ayaka! Huh?
Paimon's going to do something, again, pretty smart. Oh, from where he even came from? Here is she! Give me a hell yeah, hell yeah! Here is she.
Traveler, Paimon.
If I don't get you
It is
by
a
the
pleasure
wish
to finally
today or
meet you
tomorrow,
both
I'm gonna
face to
probably
face.
going so insane. You have to come to my team. I need a cryo DBS, and she's going to be the best cryo DBS. Don't talk about any other cryo guys except Ganyu. Those two are probably the best in the game so far. No Iula, no anything else. Ayaka and Ganyu, they're the best. Wish for them. If you have Ganyu, wish for Ayaka. If you don't have Ganyu, if you have Ganyu, you don't have probably wish for Ayaka except your whale. And in case you just don't have Ganyu and you don't want to wait until like October for the rerun, just wish for Ayaka. That would be great.
I have heard all about how you helped our 3 friends. My sincerest thanks to you.
So we have just explained.
Because now that you have done the
means
3 things I asked of you, I consider
we're
you
no
to be
longer
my
like
friends.
an observance, we're friends.
Ooh,
That's
wait
great.
a second. But isn't Toma your
Servant.
servant? Paimon's happy to
That was
help
so
and all,
funny.
but Paimon sure as heck did not sign up to be a servant.
You little Karen, you
Oh.
little piece of Karen.
Paimon,
Cutie,
you are
cutie.
most entertaining.
Right?
Toma is first and foremost my friend, and was so before he ever became my attendant.
He's pretty smart.
Okay then. Ayaka, you seem pretty different out in the open.
Friend request accepted.
Thank you both kindly.
Facebook and Instagram, baby.
Back to the matter at hand. You have now witnessed the pain of those deprived of their visions.
It's pretty tiring, I
Thunders
think so.
roar,
'Cause they
lightnings
keep living in
flash, the wind's
nightmares, and that
assault,
was
and the
the
rain's
issue
descent.
in the whole losing
All
vision
these things
thing.
take place, but I believe that surely you
Like it
understand what they
doesn't kill
must
them, it
endure.
just keep them like in continuous nightmares. Even they're living, even they're sleeping, It's just happened like to them.
It seems that perhaps now you can appreciate my
Ayaka's
feelings
vision
on
at
all
her
of
back,
this.
so that's great.
In which case, perhaps you would be. You will? Really?
Yeah, I'd love
Naturally.
All right, bravo, my lady. You were right all along.
See? I told you she would. Now then, given that the remainder of our discussion pertains to matters of a more confidential nature, perhaps we could move to the Komori tea house?
Alright. I hope we don't have to pay MORA over there. I just have a limited MORA, guys.
Well, here we are again.
Please continue without me. I'll keep walking.
Well, this is like Hairs of Zhongli,
What's the
except
deal
this is
with this
more
place
drive.
anyway?
This is land that was gifted to the Yashiro
There is
Commission by the Shogun.
Toma's brother.
The such privileges exist due to the.
Yeah, I know
Once the
you're
number of
rich and you have
ceremonial
all
affairs
this
conducted in the
amazing,
city began to
beautiful,
decline.
house.
In any case,
I'll just to pursue it pretty fast. What kind of god is Shogun? No one else finding a vision decree. Have you raised? Alright, let's see
of course, we have tried on numerous occasions. Unfortunately, each time a proposal to repeal the decree arrives at
So-
Tenshukaku, it is promptly vetoed by both the Tenryou Commission and the Kanjo
So guys,
Commission,
the Tenryou
and
Commission and the
subsequently
Kanjo
scrapped.
Commission are followers of Shogun Raiden, and that's why like the Kamisado house cannot
They invariably adopt a stance of it almost makes
accept the
one.
whole voting system. So let's ask what kind of god is
The
Raiden Shogun?
almighty Shogun. I've seen her on but only a few occasions. She inspires awe, commands respect.
And
It was
steal
her
people's
almost
visions,
complete
so
lack of any emotion.
she's pretty darn dark, but she's
The
hot
issue is
as
this.
heck.
After all, because of this,
How can they be like
nevertheless,
resistance?
yes, to say a little more, but I do want.
Ooh, Paimon has a question though.
Oh?
Of course you
What
do,
would you like-
smart
Have you got a plan yet to fight the Vision Hunt decree?
To be honest, we do not.
I don't believe you.
What?
Please, do not forget that challenging the Vision Hunt decree is tantamount to challenge.
So
You just want to fight without
Well,
plan?
for the moment, all we can do is try and reduce. For example,
Alright, so
by providing vision bearers with safe refuge, or manufacturing counterfeit vision.
You're telling Paimon that there are people out there
So
who can
probably
make
like
fake vision?
she want to protect the one who has visions, but the main problem is maybe Baal will get to them, and anyway, if Baal of course did not get their vision, like everyone's visions, so or any visions, she might get like a little weak. That's maybe what Ayaka plans, like the one she
Don't
mentioned.
underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. The problem we are facing right now.
Darn!
So
Yes.
let's just get quick
We
into
knew
it.
it was not a long-term solution, and that it was only a matter of time before. Exactly. I feel the same way. But given mine and Toma's identities as part of the Yashiro
This is
Commission,
the problem. If
breaking him out
Toma's
of prison
got-
would risk dragging down the reputation of the entire Kamisaka.
if Toma was
By no means
like
do we intend to
exposed,
place the burden
like
of
the
such a
whole
task on
Kamisado
your
will be an
shoulders
issue,
alone.
so-
When you are ready, go to Hanamizaka and look for a fireworks shop
shop.
run by the Naganohara family.
You mean Yomiya. So let's go to Yomiya. And here we're done. Ayaka's will do another video for part 3. Thank you for watching.